Make sure we have time. We have to have
All
time.
right.
Yo, what's good, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Sportsload. I'm your host, Jah, and that's my bestie over here, my Thanksgiving buddy,
BFF.
over here, BFF, Mr. GPS himself, Garrett Paul Smith.
Oh, we're here. It's Weird Week. Welcome to Weird Week, everybody.
Weird week of football, man. We're gonna get right into it, but before we do, make sure you like, and subscribe, and leave a comment, man.
Yeah,
Don't
like
be weird.
twice. Make sure you hit it twice, just to make sure.
And keep leaving comments, bro. But let's get right into it. Let's get my toilet team out the way. The New York Giants took another L, as you all know.
Like a spanking, which they wanted.
If you guys didn't know,
Giants fans are masochists.
Yeah, the New York Giants, if you were living under a rock, has cut Daniel Jones, who was pretty much like 4 years overdue, but whatever.
Yeah, they should have cut him when they first drafted him.
Cut him week 1. But anyway,
that first game should have been like, no.
Yeah, so I mean, we all know like the cat's out the bag. We're tanking. This is pretty much it. Tommy DeVito is pretty much a placeholder. You know, it is what it is. We're trying to get a top 3 pick. We're planning for the future. Everybody else on the team should just play for stats, pretty much. Just should be professional and lose with some dignity. You know what I mean? And that did not happen today. The Giants got mollywopped by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Got molested.
Yeah. Fucking Tom Brady, Baker Mayfield came out and just showed out. You know
yeah, I mean? he honestly did. He was 24 for 30 with 294 yards.
Yeah, how many touchdowns he had?
None.
Oh, well, the running back was killing.
Oh, he had one running touchdown, but that's it. All the touchdowns were running, so they just ran up your bum.
How many was it? Like
they had 4 rushing touchdowns and no passing.
Right. How many rushing yards did they have? Almost like 200.
156.
Almost 200 yards running. Jesus Christ! But again, people was like, and after the game, Malik Neighbors and Dexter Lawrence, a couple of guys was complaining, saying like, they looked soft, which they did. The defense got pushed around, and the offensive line got also pushed around.
I saw Neighbors was complaining about not getting the ball very much.
Yeah, well, he didn't get the ball at all in the first half.
Yeah, he was complaining like, "Oh, they didn't give me the ball. What am I supposed to do?" Like, he's kind of right though. He
is absolutely right, which I thought Tommy DeVito would be good at. But we haven't played in like almost a whole year, so it's gonna take time. But again, you gotta let Tommy do. Like, he didn't throw interceptions. He played better in the second half. But again, Giants fans, this is it. Okay, this is the product you're gonna see for the next 6 to 7 weeks. And
Baker Mayfield disrespected the whole franchise.
Exactly. This is the tough road ahead. This is truth and reconciliation amongst Giants fans, Giants organization. Period.
Welcome to the Jets fandom.
Right. Yeah. Pretty much.
You're basically in the same boat. We're in the same boat right now.
Yeah, we are the laughing stuff. We made bad decisions at quarterback.
Yeah.
We obviously made a bad decision by choosing him over Saquon. If you're not paying attention, you see what Saquon been doing lately?
Yeah, I mean he had a rushing touchdown just a few minutes ago.
Yeah, 70 yards, bro.
Yeah.
The guy, it's pretty much. This is what you gotta look in the mirror and be like, we fucked up. And now moving forward, it's nothing but blue skies, you would think.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna it probably can't get worse. I imagine.
No, it's gonna get worse before it gets better. But we're gonna put a nice little bow on this season, and the next season we'll go in with more optimism. So again, Giants fans, Giants organization, whatever shit we're getting thrown on is rightfully so. We deserve it. This is when we got taking the chin pause every day. Going for after this, we get to get them in. We get to wash our get them in hands away, and then look forward to the new Giants future. So that's all I gotta say about my shitty team. We're gonna.
One thing about my shitty team, we did fire our GM. Joe Douglas.
Oh yeah, Joe Douglas. Yeah,
made news during the bye week. Of course, have a bye week this week. We didn't take the L, but we kind of did because
Dude, I don't get it.
Fired the GM, which, by the way, not the problem. He was a good GM, I thought.
I mean, he drafted him great.
Yeah, he drafted great. I was like, why are we firing him? He's not the issue.
Yeah, well, the quarterback is the issue.
Staff and the quarterback and everything else. Yeah,
that's the
owner is the issue.
The only black eye from that is the quarterback.
Yeah,
he's drafting Zach Wilson. And to a lesser extent, Sam Darnold, but at the same time, like I can't, I think they didn't give Sam enough. They gave Zach Wilson more leeway than they gave Sam Darnold.
Yeah, and also they didn't give Darnold any weapons to work with.
True, and then
they
like
draft wide receivers or anything like that. Like,
and also you gotta look at it like this. This is New York. You have to. We're no like New York. We're not patient at all. You know, we're not a patient city.
Yeah, we're not. So not at all.
And Sam Darnold might there's some quarterbacks are just late bloomers. You know, that does happen. You know what I mean? So
that's true.
Yeah. So not everybody's gonna be Jaden Daniels or even like coming out the gate. Hall of Famer. You know what I mean? It's gonna take some time.
Usually it does.
Yeah, but everybody wants in New York. You gotta get if you're gonna get a quarterback, you're gonna play off a bus now. We go to 0 to 100. It's either that way. That's how.
Yeah, you either have to be a Hall of Fame quarterback or you're out.
Yeah, and it's not fair. It really isn't fair. But
that's New York. That's how it is here.
That's New York for you.
That's how we live.
So, yep. So I think it's weird that they made that call during the season. Like, what's just wait till after the season.
What's the point? I don't know. I'm confused. Clearly,
the head coach wasn't the problem because they still lose and they still suck. And the GM, and then you get rid of him early in the season, and then you get rid of this guy, the Joe Douglas GM. Now, like, why? Let him.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It doesn't make sense. I guess they're gonna bring all new people in next year. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So let me ask you a question. What's the perfect scenario for the Jets going forward? We all agree that Woody Johnson should be gone. That's just like duh. You know what I mean? But going forward though, like, who do you want to see as a coach? Who do you think the quarterback's going to be? If you had a crystal ball right now, what do you see? Like, forget about it realistically. Let's just talk realistically. What's going to happen with who's going to be the coach next year?
I have no idea, but it could be a lot of guys. We were talking about this last week. It was the Ben Johnson from the Lions or something.
I think he's the number one.
I think he's like ideal, and then get a good GM that isn't stupid.
Yeah,
and then quarterback draft one. I mean, or sign somebody that's available. I don't know.
Yeah, Woody was saying that they should bench Aaron Rodgers.
I heard they're gonna bench him eventually in the next few weeks, or put him on the IR or something. Yeah. They're just gonna give up basically because
do you bring him back?
I don't think he doesn't want to come back now. He's like, nah, I'm done. He's gonna go sign somewhere else, which is good. He's good.
You think he's gonna play next year?
He says he's going to.
Oh my god!
According to him, I don't know. Listen, it remains to be seen if he plays, but like, he's not coming back to the Jets. I'll tell you that.
He needs to go back to Peru. Go take some of that drink.
He has to go to his dark place, right? Like, smoke some vodka and get high.
Yeah, good. He needs to go back. He needs to go do some ayahuasca and let the
fumes, let him
change
his mind. I guess.
Let the spiritual realm.
You know how this stuff works, bro. Come on.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you're familiar with this process.
Very familiar, and I would suggest to him to listen to him.
Listen to those demons, bro.
Listen to them, and they'll be like, hey, sit down.
Yeah.
How about you just do something else?
Why don't you just retire? Like,
just retire, bro. I think that's what they're gonna just say when he goes to this visual realm. They'll just be like, "Hey, sit down." You know what I mean?
Just relax, bro. Just relax. It's okay.
Retire, please. But let's get it started. The Giants lost 30-7 to the Bucs. Nobody, not weird at all. They just didn't show no heart. If I one word to say about this season, this week of football is weird. Very, very weird.
Yeah.
Cowboys 34.
Okay, we're going there. That's the weirdest game possible.
So man, and then it just ended even weirder.
Yeah.
It made no sense. Like they worked so hard to get into the game, to tie the game up or even go take the lead or whatever. It was a tie the game, right?
They were going to tie it. They had to kick the extra point, and then he missed it.
And he missed it. He just missed it.
You couldn't have scripted it better. Like, it was like the most Madden version game of NFL ever.
Bro, it was the football gods for some reason was with the Cowboys that day.
Yeah, the Cowboys got lucky, really. Like, they got return kicks. They got just really lucky.
If they would have lost that game, Jerry probably would have had a heart attack. You know what I mean?
You'd be like, how do you lose the game? It was right there. They gave it to you. And we have to talk about the Commanders kind of skidding a bit here.
Yeah, and then
3 in a row since going 7-2.
Yeah, and Jaden Daniels looking very mortal of late, not throwing balls past 10 yards till like the second half. Like, he looked very pedestrian. I don't know if it's the rib injury. Could be an issue still.
Yeah, it could be injuries. Could be I don't know. Maybe just the tape kind of got him figured out now.
True. It could be effective. Yeah,
because that can happen sometimes. Sometimes there's no tape on the guy, so they don't know how he plays really in their offense.
True, and
a few weeks in now, it's week 12, right? So,
and the dog days of the winters now is creeping up. Weather's changing. Washington is not looking good right now for the Commanders. They got to get back off the schneid and start winning some games out there.
Yeah, they were. I thought they were like in control, but now the Eagles have overtaken them, and
the Eagles are going to win that division easily now. I think. Yeah. 34-26, Cowboys over the Commanders, and the Cooper Rush looked amazing today. I thought it was going to.
I think it was more like just luck. It was like beginner's luck kind of thing.
Well, I honestly think Washington just overlooked this team. That's what I think.
Maybe they just were like, oh, this is an easy win. Cowboys suck.
They was like, oh, shoot, another bye week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they got their ass.
That never is a good mentality to have. Honestly.
No, ever. Yeah. It was a tough loss for them, and they said the record now was 7-5.
Yeah, 7-5.
Not good.
Not great. They were doing good at the beginning of the season. We thought they were going to be like world beaters, but
yeah, they look very pedestrian. I mean, they showed effort at the end, but it seemed like they I don't know. They just seemed like they just tuned out early in the game, because that game it could have been an even worse game for them, because the Cowboys were in the red zone quite a few times. The Cowboys looked like they were going to blow them out.
Yeah,
but. They lucky they lost by this
Luckily,
much.
The Cowboys kind of suck still, even though they had the luck on their side.
No, they're terrible. They're still terrible.
Yeah, but it kind of evened out. Like they still sucked. The luck kind of brought them at least to a point where they could win.
They could have won, yeah. Dolphins and Patriots. This one was a laugher.
Yeah, kind of boring.
34-15. Tua, what is he 8-0 now against the Patriots?
Something like that, yeah. He seems to win against him pretty handily.
Yeah, well, there's no Tom Brady. They're not the Patriots of old. Like, I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Is that really
Patriots only scored in the fourth quarter, by the way.
Yeah.
15 points all in the fourth quarter.
It was a laugher. Yeah, it was a laugher. Tua anybody could look good against the Patriots right now.
Yeah, it's okay. The Dolphins need that win, because they're still,
they're still
fighting for a playoff spot. So
true, and they needed that for sure. Let's move. Dude, this was a surprising one. Titans over Texans, 32-27.
Yeah, what the hell, man? The Texans are skidding too, just like the Commanders. Like, I thought they're gonna be world beaters, and here they are.
Dude, they were the team picked to go against Kansas City as far as the AFC. You know what I mean? And
yeah, I thought so too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was all in. I was like,
I was on the wagon, man.
Yeah, I was saying I didn't think it was gonna beat Kansas City, but I thought
that's my AFC team right there. That's my team. That's my second team right now.
I mean, like, they play games. They lose games that they should win, which is weird. Like the Jets game, they let it go, and this game is just they're a head scratching team. Like they only show up when it's like a winning team. It seems like.
Which is not good. I mean, I guess it is good in the playoffs, but it's not good because
losing games like this will not get you in the playoffs. Though.
Yeah, they're going to be out of the playoffs.
Yeah, they're lucky they're in a shitty division, because this would not fly.
Yeah, and the Colts lost, I believe, so they're fine. But
they got whooped. But it was terrible. We're going to talk about the Colts next, actually. But let me see the stats on the the Texans game, because Pollard ran all over them.
Finally, they didn't run much. Remember last week we were criticizing the run game.
Yeah, and they ran. They started running this year.
They finally ran. And
they ran. The Texans...
And the Texans didn't run at all. 40 yards total.
Yeah, I don't... Only 14 carries for Joe Mixon? Come on.
Yeah, what are they doing? And the Titans were like, you know what? We're going to run the ball. 24 carries, 119 yards, touchdown.
The Titans always had good defense. They're not... they have a good defensive team.
And is it too early to say that Will Levis is kind of looking like Daniel Jones?
Oh, he's done. Yeah, he's done.
He's kind of looking like a Daniel Jones type kind of guy.
He gave you that spark. Was it 2 years ago? And then now
a year ago. I mean, he's only been in the league 2 years.
So, so
second season.
He's
kind of a Daniel Jones lookalike over here.
Yeah, he's a career backup. Yeah, he's a backup. He's a backup. Yeah. By the way, those mayonnaise commercials suck. I don't know who the hell told him he was marketable. But that's neither here nor there.
Anyway.
2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Come on, man. He threw the ball over 30 times. Come on. Like,
yeah, they didn't run the ball enough. That's what they lost. I mean, it's pretty clear, and maybe their defense let them down a bit.
Well, the defense always been like a little bit,
shaky, yeah. Which is surprising because DeMarco Ryans is a great linebacker. Great
sometimes
line.
You need that personnel, and I think they got some injuries there too. They had Will Anderson out.
No, he played.
He played. Yeah, I don't know. They got to tighten shit up because no pun intended. Yeah, they got to tighten shit up because it's not looking good.
Nope.
And again, this is, I guess, do you think if I'm not any of the top teams in the NFC, am I worried about the Texans right now? I'm actually want to face them.
I'm hoping to face them in the playoffs, if anything.
I want to face them. I wouldn't want to face the Steelers neither. I want to face the Texans. I'm going to go, tank for the Texans. You know what I mean? But and then moving on, the Lions just wailed on the Colts.
Yeah, they just beat them down.
Yeah, it was a mercy kill. Like, they could have gone. It could have easily been a 50-6 game if they wanted to.
Yeah, they're just like, we'll just. It's fine.
They ran it all over. I think Goff didn't have a touchdown pass at all. It was just the running backs just ran all over them. Like, it was just a beating. It was just like a mercy beating.
Lions are looking good in the NFC, man.
Oh, man, Lions, man, they're Super Bowl contenders for sure. They're definitely number one seed in the NFC for sure.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, look, do the Lions and the Eagles play each other at all?
I'm not sure, maybe, but right now the Lions do have the number one seed by two games. So
yeah, they don't look beatable at all, man. And you know what? The thing is, that come from behind win. That right there sealed it for them. Like, there's nothing stopping that team.
They don't play the Eagles anytime soon.
You know what? They
don't play the Eagles at all, actually. So
wow. Well, the Thanksgiving game, who are they facing? Green Bay.
Bears.
See, here's the thing, man. You take the Giants and the Cowboys game just completely out, right?
Yep.
Wouldn't you rather see Detroit versus the Eagles on Thanksgiving?
I mean, right now, yeah, but they didn't know that when they made the schedule.
But you know that team was going to be good. They were going to be decent.
Yeah, I mean, it would be an infinitely better game, but...
Yeah, and then I would have, why... I'm so used to seeing the Packers versus Lions on Thanksgiving.
Usually it is, but they've already played the Packers twice, I think. Or no.
Yeah.
Just once. They played them once already.
Come on, the second time, come on.
Let's swapped it.
Yeah, man. Like, why punish the world with Cowboys Giants? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gonna be nap time at that point.
Yeah. How did Richardson play? I'm like, what did he do? He must have done nothing. I didn't even pay attention to I was just watching the Lions beat the Lions. Richardson,
he did okay, actually. No interceptions.
No touchdowns, neither. 172 yards.
He was their leading rusher, though. So.
Yeah. Which is weird because you got Taylor on your team. He should be your number one.
Only 11 carries for Taylor, which is...
No, it's not good. Not good.
These teams have forgotten run the ball. That's how you win games. Yeah. Because every team that runs the ball wins games.
Yeah. But
Steelers, you look at any team.
Yeah, but chicks dig the long ball, bro. Pause.
They say that, but, that doesn't win games. Just chicks.
Yeah. On to the next one. This was surprisingly a good game. Vikings and Bears, 30-27. Oh no, in overtime. Caleb Williams seems to be he's progressing now since they got the offensive coordinator out the window. They threw that guy out. And with this new offensive coordinator, it seems like he's playing better. His stat line looked pretty good, overall. Could have been... Yeah,
this was a good Bears game, actually, even though they didn't win, but...
Yeah,
they looked better than they have the past few weeks.
Oh God, this is by far his best game. This is by far 340 yards.
It was one of his best games. It was one
touchdown. No picks.
Nope,
bro. He played a great game.
He was also their leading rusher by 3 yards. Which
DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Cole Kmet. He spread the ball around. Pause.
It was a good game for the Bears. They lost kind of on a field goal, extra point, something like that.
It was a great game. I think
it was like a short field goal. The guy hit 54 yards earlier in the game. Then comes crunch time and 24 yards. Can't hit it.
They were getting dominated early too, but they came from behind, pause, and then ended up winning. Oh, the Vikings ended up securing the W. But sometimes it's a good loss, and this one was.
Yeah, this is a good loss. This is a loss you don't feel too bad about. You played well, and
chalk it up to the next one. This is not a bad one for sure. they all like Caleb Williams looked like what we expected him to look like.
Yeah.
Being a number one pick.
He can improve on that.
And I guess a good Vikings defense too. Not bad.
Yeah,
not bad. Surprising Broncos beat the Raiders. The Broncos.
Yeah, this game I wasn't interested in too much. I was like,
Yeah, well, it's the Broncos as a team that's surprising. Like that team.
Again, yeah, I mean it's good because the Broncos still are in the playoff hunt. So
yes, 7-5 now. Did not see that coming at all. Bo Nix had a good game too. 2 touchdowns, 273 yards. Not bad, no picks. Man, the Broncos, man,
they have a chance. They're kind of uppity,
Yeah, they're not looking too bad, man. They're not looking bad at all. Packers and 49ers were supposed to be the game of the week, and when we found out Brock Purdy, everybody was not playing this game. You knew this game was a wash.
The 49ers are not looking good at all.
Yeah, and they're so lucky they're in a tight. They're not in a shitty division. It's just that everybody is so evenly matched.
Yeah. The division's like very close together.
Yeah, and it's just the separation from each team is like by what, a game?
Well, the Seahawks and Cardinals are tied at 6-5, and the Rams and 49ers are tied at 5-6.
Well, let's add 5.
Well, the Rams will be 5 6 because they're losing currently.
They lose. Yeah, they will lose that game.
They're 5-5 right now. But yeah,
let's put a 6 on the L column for them. I don't see this Packers. I mean, look, they played exactly what I thought they was going to play. Like Josh Jacobs ran all over them.
Running the ball wins games, like I've been saying.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I mean,
and I keep forgetting the Packers have Josh Jacobs for some reason. I don't know.
Me too. I tend to forget that too. I forget that a lot.
I'm like, oh yeah, they have him. I forgot one.
Yeah, and I think he's like the third in far as yards, the third running back. With them behind Saquon and Derrick Henry.
Okay, so good. They're using him.
They're using him. Yeah. But again, I'm not gonna judge the 49ers. I haven't seen them fully healthy, and they haven't won back like. They haven't won 2 games in a row this season at all. There's always one.
They haven't. Yeah, I've heard that stat.
Yeah, they're not looking good at all.
They're sliding, and the Packers are looking pretty good. I mean, I guess they have to keep up with the Lions, but
look,
they just Vikings.
They just play for number 2.
The NFC North is a menace.
Yeah, it's gonna stay out of that division. Still, like, you don't
want to be in that division at all,
bro. 3 teams could come out of there, bro. That's hilarious.
Realistically, yeah.
3 teams.
Same story with it's the same story with the one in the AFC. I think it's the AFC North.
The North, yeah.
Not so much actually. Now it's more the West. AFC
the West now because of the Broncos, huh?
Yeah, because the Broncos and the
Chargers
at 7 wins both, and the Chiefs are obviously.
The Chargers are playing tomorrow, right? That's the Monday night game.
Yeah, Monday night game versus the Ravens.
That's gonna be a good one.
The Harbaugh brothers face off.
Yeah, but here's the thing with the Chargers. I think tomorrow's game is gonna decide whether or not they're pretenders or contenders.
Yeah. If they can put up a fight and maybe win, they're gonna be. They're for real.
Yeah, they're for real. Because the way they play the games is not. It's Harbaugh-esque. It's like it's.
Yeah.
That's how he plays it. This is a lot of close games, a lot of mostly running, and which is good. But is it a winning formula now against a team like the Ravens? Again, the Ravens' defense is very spotty, very bad. So they do have a chance.
Yeah, they have a chance. But we'll see.
We'll see how it goes. Seahawks and Cardinals, we spoke about that earlier, 16-6. Seahawks, again, this is just everybody's just beating each other up.
Surprised the Cardinals lost, actually. These are 2 teams that are fighting for a playoff spot, so that's an important game.
I thought it would be a high scoring game for sure. I thought 6 points from the Cardinals, who are like run heavy and then they play action heavy, and Kyler Murray, and then you got Harrison Jr. Like, why 6 points? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
They struggled. I mean, they need to win too. The Cardinals have a shot at the playoffs, and they're fighting with the Seahawks, and they couldn't beat them. So
no, and the Seahawks is very beatable. Yeah, and the thing is, the Seahawks have been beatable at home.
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, I guess that's sometimes how it goes. You know what I mean? It was an ugly game, and if it's an ugly game, that benefits the Seahawks.
Yeah,
and that's how they have to win games. Right now, 37-14 Eagles over the Rams. Fourth quarter game.
You're talking about the Chiefs, man.
Oh yeah, no, this is doing a check-in on the game, the live.
Yeah,
game,
I'm keeping an eye on it. It's so
beating. Surprise game of the day: Chiefs versus
the Panthers. Of all teams.
And the Panthers. I mean, the Chiefs was in control till the fourth quarter, and I think they took the eye off the ball, and the Panthers was able to sneak in. Man, we talked about the Bears having a decent loss, it's a good loss. This is a great loss.
This reminds me of like when Zach Wilson did against the Chiefs. Remember, on that primetime game, they almost beat them.
Yeah,
almost. That was like 23-20.
Yeah, and same thing for Bryson. But this right here, it solidified to me in my eyes that Bryce Young is their quarterback, and he's in a better headspace. And it only could get better for him now. And as long as they surround the pieces, they get the pieces for him to succeed.
Yeah, he seems talent around him. I think he can do it. Like, he seems to be showing more.
He's progressing.
Skill at quarterback now that he's.
And this is what we spoke about earlier. Like, you just don't throw him to the wolves right away. Now everybody's gonna be CJ Stroud, where you plug in and play. Sometimes it's gonna take some time. And this guy,
it's taking time since he's finally showing some development now.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure being the number one guy on a shitty team. You know
it really is, because you're the only guy.
You're the only guy, and there's gonna be all eyes on you. Like, okay, show me what you got. Like, you can't.
I mean, his surrounding staff is, Adam Thielen.
Yeah, and that's his best
prime, and then they have a bunch of other guys. But
that Leggett kid and Hubbard is a good building block right there.
Yeah, Hubbard is pretty good, and Leggett is pretty good.
Yeah, so
the rest of them are like, never heard of these guys.
Yeah, patchwork guys, patchwork. I'm looking forward for this team next year. I think Bryce Young is going to take that leap eventually.
They put some talent around him, some weapons.
Yeah, again,
like they did to Caleb Williams. They gave him a lot of weapons, and
just follow that same format.
Yeah.
And the thing is with him, I think he's still mentally unstable. It's like, I think then if you put so much talent around him, he's probably going to have like, I have to show out. You know what I mean? And it can fuck him up again. Get some young guys around him. Get some vets. Also mix in some vets to have like a Thielen, another guy like Thielen could help him out. I just don't want this guy to get. You got to find a good balance with this guy because he seems like he's meant to be fragile.
Yeah,
like he has to. He might
got to like coddle him a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, the Rams scored touchdown.
Oh shit! Well, it's like 1 minute left.
Pass conversion failed. Oops.
Well, there that goes.
They're screwed.
But what makes me more concerned is not the Panthers, it's the Chiefs, man. Like, they're playing down to that's another close game that they.
Yeah, they should have blew them out of the water, but.
Yeah, look, man. I hate saying this, but it would not surprise me if the Chiefs lost in the first round. Or whatever the first meeting.
It could happen.
Yeah,
it seems like they're pretty vulnerable. Even though they're 10-1, they're like the worst 10-1 team.
Yeah, and they're very lucky.
Yeah,
they're very lucky.
But kind of like the Cowboys, like they kind of have the same kind of luck. It's like, the ball just fell this way, and it's like, yep.
That's how it always. It seems like what is it? And this is what 11 games. This is their 11th win or the 10th win, right?
10th win.
10th win. So the 11 games, right? Out of those 11 games. 10 of those games were really close. They could have lost. They could have easily been like 0-10 or 11, bro.
Yeah, let's see. They did 27-20 to open the season, 26-25, 22-17. Still less than 10-point deficits in every game.
Yeah, every game.
17-10 against the Chargers.
Yeah.
26-13. Okay, they got one blowout. 28-18 against 49ers, 10 points. 27-20 against the Raiders. 30-24 versus the Bucks. 16-14 versus the Broncos. We talked about this.
Yeah.
Lost the Bills, obviously, and then they had the Panthers. So
that was the only significant loss they had was against the Bills.
That's the only loss they had, but they only had one game above, 2 games that are above 10 points or more.
And I'm pretty sure those I think one of those games with the
Saints was they're bad, and then the Niners, I mean, they're kind of bad too, really.
Yeah, and they're oft injured, so this team could have easily. They could if the ball turned the other way, it could easily be 0-10.
Yeah, I mean, a pick six could have changed half these games into L's. So
L's, yeah.
They could be 5-5.
The football gods will watch them, but eventually your luck does run out, and it might run out the wrong time.
Yeah, it could have run out in the playoffs, especially. Yeah, we should probably talk about the Browns upsetting the Steelers on Thursday.
Thursday, yeah, that was actually a great game to watch too. In the snow, It's like
oh yeah, snow games are always the best.
Yeah, it was a Madden game where it's like watching Madden live, man. It was awesome. I was really, really happy with. It's a good like the Browns won their Super Bowl. Let's be real.
Yeah, good for them.
Yeah, that's the little brother being big brother. It's a good win. Steelers, I'm not too worried about. They'll bounce back fine.
Yeah, they're still one of the better teams in the AFC.
Yeah, and they're in control. Again, if the weather wasn't so bad, you think they would have lost that game? You know, you never know.
Maybe not.
Yeah, it's just
that Jameis Winston magic, man.
Yeah, man. I want that guy to be like the pastor of my funeral. That guy will hype the crowd up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
you can have anybody up.
Yeah, you can lighten the mood up. But yeah, it's again a strange week of football we had today of this week. You know what I mean?
Really strange. Yeah.
How much time we got left? Let's do some predictions for Thanksgiving.
4 minutes.
All right, let's do the rapid fire. What are the games?
Hang on.
Oh, Giants Cowboys, right?
Yeah. All right. Well,
let's just wrap that up
tough
quickly.
One.
Not really. Cowboys gonna win that game.
Oh, you think Cowboys are gonna win?
Yeah, because they got the defense back.
Oh yeah, true. Okay, yeah, Cowboys.
I think 6-3 will be.
Yeah, but they're 0-5 at home, so
we got the Giants. It's fine.
Giants will give them a dub there. Yeah,
Giants will give them a dub. I think
Lions, Bears.
Give me the Lions, but a close one.
Yeah, I'll take the Lions too.
They're playing in Detroit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's always in Detroit, dude.
Yeah, give me that one. That's not the primetime game, is it?
No, that's 12:30.
Oh, thank God. Wait, the
Giants is 4:30.
Oh, why? You're digesting.
Just skip the afternoon games. Don't even bother.
I would just switch. I put get the Giants and Cowboys out early. While everybody's just eating and not paying attention.
And then Dolphins Packers late game.
See, I don't see why the Dolphins are even in this.
Yeah, I don't know why the Dolphins are. Yeah. Well, interestingly, it is in Green Bay though, and it's gonna be
that's good.
It's gonna be like 29. So
yeah, I'd give me the Green Bay just because of the weather. I think the Miami should put up a big fight, but I don't see the Packers losing this one.
You can only hope so, really.
Yeah,
the Black Friday game is Raiders and Chiefs.
Which is yeah, give me the Chiefs on that one, and another close one. Probably a field goal.
Yeah, they only beat the Raiders by what, like a few points last time, like 7 points. So
yeah, so give me. I got Cowboys, Lions, Packers, Chiefs.
Yeah,
sounds. I mean, I don't think there's gonna be no upset at all.
Maybe the Chiefs. Maybe.
I mean, it's possible for sure.
The way they've been playing, I mean, you never know.
Everybody has a shot. But yeah, I mean, the only upset to me would probably be the Giants beating the Cowboys. That's the big upset to me.
Is that really an upset though? Like,
yeah, I think so, because like for me it is, because I'll be upset that they fucking won the
game. Yeah, because you're like, damn it, that's my draft pick.
As of right now, quickly, the Giants lost. Where does that put us in the draft stock? I know it was like 5th. And
I have no idea.
Oh man, I just want to be above Tennessee, man, and the Raiders.
I think you're somewhere among Jacksonville, Raiders, and Giants. Yeah. It's one of those three. I don't know who has the. Wait, do they have strength of schedule?
Probably because the Raiders
581 or the Giants 528. Oh, I think the Jaguars have the pick now.
No, well, the Jaguars I'm not worried about. I think they're gonna have the number 1 overall pick. I just
because strength of schedule is stronger than the Giants. So
right, yeah.
I think the Giants are gonna be probably 3rd.
Okay, my concern is actually the Raiders and the Titans, and the Titans winning today actually benefit us.
Yeah, well, Titans are they're not, and because they have more wins than you, so it's fine.
Yeah, and I'm worried. Just the Raiders because I know they're going quarterback.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you want them to be behind you for sure.
Yeah. I just want them to win one game. Just win one more game.
Yeah, just win one more game and then you're good. All right, probably should wrap up. A minute left.
All right, guys. Again, keep liking, keep subscribing. We're gonna end this. We're done. Should we do a after Thanksgiving episode? You thinking about it?
Yeah, we can if I'm at home.
All right. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Again, if I don't see you, Garrett, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Yeah, you too, man.
Happy Thanksgiving to all your fans out there. All right. Keep liking and subscribing. Again, I'm your host, Jah. That's my brother, Mr. GPS himself. We out, baby. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.